Welcome to Good Mythical More. If we could go back and have a first date again with our wives.
Oh, thanks for clarifying.
What would we do? We get to spend all of this money, 9, 10, 11, if we get probably $15. How much money we get to spend?
12.
We only get to spend $12 on our
big
first
spender.
date. It's gonna be the ideal first date.
But first, let's play Think It and Sink It. This is the game that you can play along every single day on the Mythical Society. There's a leaderboard, there's prizes.
Well, you don't play along, you play and then you watch the episode and you've predicted what has happened.
I meant play along in the broadest sense of play along.
Okay.
What dish do you think the Mythical Kitchen will make out of tomato cotton candy?
What are the, I don't remember the.
A, caprese salad. B, BLT. C, tomato soup. Or D, spaghetti and meatballs. I think it was B, BLT, because I think there was 3 different types of cotton candy.
Yeah, I think
But
it was.
actually, you know what? It may have been caprese salad, because that's also 3 ingredients. Tomatoes, basil, and mozzarella.
I think it was that one.
I think it was.
Were we there for it? Yes.
Caprese salad.
That's our answer. What's your answer? You've already answered.
Hey!
49% guessed correctly. So that's decent when there's 4 choices, I guess. Caprese salad. I was right. And you can play along for free.
Let's bring Emily in. Let's bring a modern woman in.
A modern dater. We are antiquated daters.
Has some perspective on this situation.
So much perspective.
So you can be like,
thank you.
like a dating
My
consultant
creme
for us.
brulee.
To get when we're getting back on the.
We're
getting back out on the scene.
Just go
hypothetically.
we'll go with our instincts of what we would do if we had the opportunity to do this, and you just kind of can steer us in the right direction if we seem to be getting off.
So you have $12.
Yep. And let's just start with like the $5 row, but maybe give us an assessment here of something we might want to choose. You can have like a nice suit and tie outfit. This is the whole outfit column. For $5, you get a suit and tie. Should I go down?
I think you should go down. Yeah.
For $4, dress pants and collared long sleeve shirt.
Hate it.
Yeah, this is like church boy.
Yeah.
$3, you khakis and button up short sleeve shirt.
The choices here are pretty limiting.
$2, jeans and a polo. What's the difference here? I mean, jeans and khakis.
We got the prep boys in those 3 middle rows there. How about
gym shorts?
No.
And an old T-shirt for $1?
How about in this category? Translate this into what your version of this outfit would be, right? Like I might wear jeans and a short sleeve shirt, but I'm not gonna wear this exact outfit. Like I feel like we gotta.
You're not a caddy,
right? Not today. Not yet.
This is what you're limited to, dude.
I think $3 is great.
You don't want to overdress. I'm gonna underdress a little bit.
But it depends on what you're doing. What if you decide that what you actually wanted to do was go to a private helicopter ride, and then you find you're in gym shorts and it's all nothing lines up.
This is what I'm choosing, and I don't even know the answer to your question. So what are you choosing?
I'm not choosing anything until we go through.
You have to. All right, fine. You don't. Food and drinks, Taco Bell, cheap. Coffee date, a little more expensive, but low commitment. The coffee date. It's not really much of a date, right?
No, that's a job interview.
Oh, really?
I don't go on coffee dates.
Is it
right? Because isn't that what?
Have you been hired at a coffee shop?
No.
Isn't that what like online
Have
dating?
you been hired on a
dating
date?
apps turned into? Okay, this is my like out of touch perspective on this. Because of all these dating apps, people are like, obviously you filter people out through the app, and then you need to filter people out a different way. And before you spend money and time on them, you're going to do something really low commitment, like meet at a coffee shop, and then decide if this is a 10-minute thing or if this is like a 10-hour thing.
It's not what I do.
10
right,
minutes.
but isn't this what a lot of guys do?
I don't let guys pick where the hell we're going.
I like that.
We're not doing that anymore. I usually go do something I want to do anyway. And then I include them in it.
So you initiate the dates at this point because
most of the time, yeah.
Okay, because they were picking places that You didn't like?
Well, I don't really want to do it. So if
You wanna
I
do
pick,
what you wanna
if
do.
I pick something I want to do
Right.
anyway, and then you can hang, then yeah.
And is this happening through apps or is it happening through word of mouth?
Word of mouth. Technically, that's what this is. This is word of mouth dating for me at this point.
Have you heard about Emily?
Yeah.
She'll take you on a date to where she wants to go.
It'll be Universal Studios. But okay. No, yeah.
Word of mouth.
I'm not really doing the apps anymore because I found that it's just.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I have
It's-
no experience, but I can imagine what it's like for a lady on the apps.
Yeah, I'm not much of a reader, so I don't want to do those apps
I thought they were
anymore.
picture based. Weren't they mostly that?
Well, sometimes they write things and you're like, nah.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
so you don't like a coffee shop? Which of these would you choose? Drinks at a bar.
Yes.
Dinner at an Olive Garden.
Yes.
Steakhouse dinner.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you can only,
Only if that's the cantina. If the Taco Bell is the cantina.
I'm going to go ahead and circle. I'm ready for this now. I'm ready for, I think that,
you could circle
Yeah, do
yours.
yours.
but I'm not left-handed.
Oh, no.
Drinks.
Why are you going for drinks at a bar?
Because I feel like coffee date feels like an interview. Drinks at a bar feels like the beginning of any classy date could begin with. But coffee is like, this is definitely like, it feels like the beginning of a gauntlet.
Yeah.
Whereas this is like, a little social lubrication of alcohol.
Okay.
And then it might lead somewhere else,
Yeah.
Like a restaurant, like Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tempted to go with that. I don't like steak. I want to save my money,
Okay.
and so yeah, I think I'm with you on this. I think this is
Okay. Yeah.
Solid.
all right. So now we're going to activity: walk in a park, bowling, cooking class, Disneyland, private helicopter ride.
Now you already said Universal would be a good date
I think
for you.
Disneyland, you go either way there. I'm not going there, but,
You're like an anti-Disney adult.
It's
kind of
too
thing?
big. It's too vast. It's just like Universal is nice and small,
Okay.
and there's alcohol everywhere.
You can escape. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a few Adventureland or whatever that's called. Pixar Pier has alcoholic.
Oh, cool.
Wait, sorry.
Bobby.
At this point, you are not wearing clothes, Brett?
Okay. I guess I could go back.
You might want to wear some gym shorts. Save your money.
I'm going.
If you go to Disneyland, the gym.
There
shorts
doesn't
are
seem to be. I'm doing this simply for the money savings. Nice jeans and a nice polo.
All right, so we picked the same thing so far. You're copying me on my date.
Well, I did drinks at the bar first.
I'm sorry,
bro.
My buddy Rhett keeps showing up.
Now, here's the thing about the Disneyland date, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get recognized.
Yeah.
It's just like it's gonna get embarrassing. It's gonna get embarrassing real quick.
Yeah. You should go to Universal. I feel like the mythical.
Oh, I could get
keeps
around
it-
at Universal. Nobody knows me at Universal.
No, they know you, but they'd also be like, I'm here to check out The Simpsons, and I'm probably
what I'm saying is,
not-
if I was in a situation where I was dating somebody I didn't know, I would feel like going to a place like that would be like, I'm going here so I'll get recognized as part of a ploy, and I just would think that that's, But helicopter ride is like, what is this, The Bachelor actual TV show? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You can't do that. It's crazy.
That's kind of cool. It's dangerous.
Yeah, that's all I think is it's dangerous.
You can land in a different place. It's hard for your date to escape at that point.
As a woman, getting in a helicopter with someone I don't know. I don't know, red flag.
I'm going with
I like that.
I'm going with cooking class.
Ew.
Bowling.
Oh God.
Bowling is I get competitive, and I don't want to be competitive on a date.
Why not?
Because I'm not my best self.
Here's
He's
the
right.
only thing about a cooking class. I agree with you, but have you ever tried to cook with Jesse while being instructed by someone and a time limit? I mean, I guess you would be.
But if it's
you're
like a
better
first
off,
date,
but
I'm
that's
not
what I'm
gonna
saying. You're in
do
a
cooking
first date.
class
You're in
with
a
my wife
you're in
of
a
23
high
years.
stress
Putting your arms
situation.
around. Oh, let me put my arms
Yeah.
around you and cut something.
Right.
Could be romantic.
I mean, I think that it's an opportunity. It's like
Not for you.
No, I'm not
With
choosing
a
it.
knife.
you
I'm
get to
not
like
choosing it.
you get to like make some jokes in a group. You know, you get to show your knife skills. You know, that kind of thing. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going with bowling, which is actually what Christy and I did on our first date.
Aww.
Yeah, we're not competitive at all, and you know,
Bumpers up.
I got to, yeah, but not the ones you're thinking.
What does that mean?
I know. Yeah, he brought his bumpers. The problem is if I go on a bowling date with somebody and then they're not competitive, like totally like I'm doing that, like I don't care at all. It goes straight into the gutter every time. Then I just get a little frustrated
But
because I
that's-
want the person to like want to win, but I don't want to like get into a competition with them on the first
But
date.
are you the guy that if the girl is just like, show me, oopsie, I don't know how to bowl.
That's not attractive to me.
No. Works for me.
But how are you going to get any bowling done with all of the people who are going to recognize you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I should probably just go to a park by myself.
Parks are great.
I could go on the private helicopter ride, but what if the pilot recognizes me?
What if the birds in the sky recognize Rhett?
Bowling is great just from a purely practical standpoint because you get to take the other person in while they're bowling.
Yeah, it's chill. Have
You
a
mean
beer.
watch their backside as they bowl?
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I can do that in a cooking class.
No, not as much. No.
Not as much.
All right, so I've spent $7.
Nice.
And I've spent 8, I guess. That means.
So now we got to get to how are we getting around? Are we walking? Are we on bird scooters?
Oh,
Are we
God.
driving your own car? Hiring a driver. Hiring a driver.
Well, that's like an Uber.
Horse-drawn carriage, too romantic. I might get recognized by the horse.
I thought that said House of the Dragon for a minute. I was like, House of the Dragon, yes.
Hiring a
ride a
driver.
dragon.
Hiring a driver feels like you're trying to prove something. Bird scooters, they're dangerous. Walking could be really fun, but I got money to spend, and I like to drive. I'm driving my own car.
Hiring a driver is like an Uber. That's what that means, right?
I hired Rhett to be my driver for a Valentine's date one time.
What? When?
In high school, I took my girlfriend on this Valentine's date.
I'm a good friend. You would have never
And,
done this.
Yeah, you are a good friend.
I rode in the backseat of Rhett's Dodge Dynasty, and we built
Put a curtain up.
We built a curtain.
I think it was a towel, actually, but it was a nice towel.
How
then
did you get it up?
There was a bucket. Thumbtacks.
There's a bucket with
There was
sparkling grape
a
juice.
Sparkling juice in it.
I mean, it was a 5-gallon orange bucket, but
And I
was driving and
when I
using a
picked
British
her up,
accent.
she was thinking, "Why is Rhett picking me
little
up
hat?
for late
I did.
date?"
Little hat.
He had a hat, and then he drove us around and drove us
Took you
to
to Waverly Place.
Waverly Place. We went to
the blue, that jazzy restaurant.
It was a jazzy
That's
restaurant.
really cool.
Yeah, we knew how to do it.
And then when I came out, you like stuffed all your McDonald's down on the side, and like you drove us to the movie theater.
Yeah, the Dynasty smelled like McDonald's.
We got out again.
And this is before phones. I was literally just sitting in there doing nothing. Like back in the 90s, when you sat in a car, you just sat in a car.
Oh, God.
I
it was
think
the worst.
It was one of those things that I think she went back and told her friends, and they were like, "Oh, that's so cute," but she was like, "But think about actually doing it." It was a bit awkward.
You know, she probably tells that story.
was
She's
a bit
walking
awkward.
around Disneyland.
But especially because in high school, the car is the ultimate makeout spot.
Right.
And if you're there,
There was a towel. It
Jesus,
was a very thick, nice towel. I couldn't hear anything through it.
thick, nice towel.
Yeah.
No light.
There was
Let no light.
There was
through.
none of that happening because
Oh.
I just was not comfortable with him in his little hat on the other side of the towel.
Yeah, I don't know where we came up with that and why we did that.
I think it's adorable. I like to get in Uber places because I hate. I don't drive. I hate being in a car.
Oh, I did
I
think about
love getting out of a car and just getting out and being at the place I gotta be.
You like abandoning vehicles.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Tuck and roll every time I go to a bowling alley. No, it's the finding the parking. It's so annoying. I hate it.
I really like bird scooters. They're fun.
Why'd you circle walking then?
Oh,
Ah!
well, I circle bird scooter.
Bird walking. He just doesn't.
I'm bird scoot. I like scooting on a scooter, man.
I hate those things.
And there's some danger. And then I've saved enough money maybe to go straight from the scooter to the helicopter, maybe? How much?
I don't think so.
2, 4, 6, 9. So I have $3 more. I can change outfits in the middle of the. I'm gonna change
You
outfits.
can upgrade and put on khakis.
I'm gonna put on khakis halfway through the day.
Hey, changing clothes in the middle of a date is actually a power move.
Yeah.
You come back with khakis and you don't say anything about it?
Well, then you immediately think he had an accident in the bathroom.
Where'd you get those khakis? I bought them for
Just
$3.
my thing. I change in the middle of my dates.
Yeah.
My best friend is in the car with my other pair of clothes.
And a towel because of the mess.
Have you spent all your money? 369.
Yeah.
Yep, you spent all your money.
I did.
Well, no, you didn't. You
Wait,
have $1.
you got $1?
Well,
Taco Bell's a good.
I take my gym shorts.
Oh, well.
Oh, so Rhett has added another pair of shorts.
We'll play
to
a
his-
little pickup game.
Yeah.
the end of the
well, that's
night.
the outfit that you have in elementary school when you have an accident. You go to the Lost and Found, get a little shorts and a t-shirt. Cute.
I feel like I'm having a good date.
I think you
A
both
little
did.
drink,
Yeah,
a little
this is
bowling,
cool
a little
date.
scooting.
Cooking class sucks.
Oh, come on.
Sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Don't make me do work.
I'll be there.
Exactly.
On Earth Day and every day, let's do our part in making it a more mythical world. Start by spreading the word with this limited edition tee available now at mythical.com.